Hi everybody, it's another day, it's another vlog. By the way, if you are newbie here, my name is Petite and welcome to my small channel. Before we start the vlog, I hope you guys consider to like and subscribe. Again, it will really help my channel to grow. You can also click the notification bell down below and be notified whenever I upload a new video. So I promised you people that I'm going to answer some of your questions, and here I am. I'm gonna be answering some of the questions that I wrote here in my paper. If you think that you asked me this question, then you know who you are, okay? Because I did not write the names who posted the comments. I hope everyone already subscribed, and I hope everyone is ready. So if you do, let's start. The first question that I'm going to answer is, does it snow in Baguio? Unfortunately, people, the Philippines doesn't have snow. So anywhere in the Philippines, you cannot see snow, okay? The Baguio city, it's very cold place. Like whole year it will be very cold in Baguio. That's why people love to go there. People would just love to go in Baguio because we want to experience the cold weather. So if you want the cold weather, then you can live in Baguio city, all right? But there's no snow. Moving on to number 2 question. I noticed many of the foreigners are much older than the Filipina they marry. Is there a reason for that? Well, the main reason for that, guys, is because the middle-aged Filipina is not available and they are not interested in the dating site. So of course, the younger Filipinas like us, if you consider me still young, were the Filipina that under 20s, then they are the one who love social media. So they are the one interested to experience to have a foreigner boyfriend or husband. There are many factors why most of the Filipinas that are on the dating site are younger Filipinas, but the main reason for that it's because they are the one available, okay? Number 3, do you think I would date after moving to PI or start dating now? Alright, my opinion, if you want to settle here in the Philippines, I think it would be better if you will settle first yourself here in our country. You need to have like house, cars, your health care, and you know that you already settled, because the truth is you don't need to worry that you might not meet any Filipinas. Once you are here, guys, once you are used of the lifestyle here in the Philippines, you will meet a lot of Filipinas fit on your standard, okay? They will be the one chasing you. So if you want to settle here in our country, then settle first before dating, okay? Number 4 question, would you rather date a foreigner or a Filipino man? Why? Alright, so in my opinion, before I really liked to date a Filipino man, but since I'm not catching any attention from our guys here, so that's the reason why I decided to try and join the dating site. So yes, it doesn't matter for me whether I fall in love with a foreigner or a Filipino, as long as it's true love and we feel the same way. Okay, number 5 question, which place you prefer to live, overseas or Philippines? I choose the Philippines if ever my husband wants to. My husband, so I think I'm dreaming that I'm having husband. But anyway, people, for me, if my husband want to settle here in the Philippines, then I would like the Philippines because it's cheaper here, and of course I'm used of the lifestyle here. And then Philippines has a slow pace of life. You don't need a lot of material things. As long as you have house, you have some money for for leisure or for everything you need. But the thing is that if my husband doesn't like to settle here in our country, then I don't have nothing to do with it, right? Just respect his decision. So in the end, it will be depends on my partner. But for me, I would settle here in my home country. Number 6. Are you on the dating site? Yes, I'm in Christian Filipina, guys. Hello, how are you? This is a good topic. Do you or Filipinas has preference with the color of the skin? I think this question is from Benjamin Smith, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But anyway, some Filipinas would have preference, guys. It will be depends. But the thing is that the Filipina doesn't look on how old are you, with your age, with your looks. The thing is that most of the Filipina doesn't look at age or how you look or how's the color of your skin. Once the Filipina fell in love with you and once you won the heart of the Filipina, guys, we are the one will be chasing you, okay? But if you're asking me, no, I don't have preference, okay? Because I think the color of the skin is not different from the color of our skin too, right? Moving on to number 8 question. Do you think foreigners are happy retiring in the Philippines? Why? Well, I haven't met any foreigners that retire here in the Philippines, but I think I have a subscriber that they lived here in the Philippines for a few years. Mr. Hermit Bab, you need to answer these questions. Are you happy that you and your family retire here in the Philippines, or would you rather go back and live to your country? Please answer on the comment section, guys, please. For foreigners, I think you will be happy here. Once you get used to the lifestyle here in the Philippines, I know you will like it here, okay? If you want a slow pace of life, you don't have a lot of pressure like the one in your country, then you can choose the Philippines. And next question will be number 9. Why are you single for so long? Are you picky? No, unfortunately, I'm not picky. As I've mentioned, I'm just not getting any attention, guys. So yes, number 10. What makes me anxious when I meet my Filipina on how to be together on our first date? Can you help me? Well, on your first date, guys, just don't brag. Be who you are. Be simple so that your Filipina will think that she's fitting into your world. Of course, you know to yourself that you have everything, right? You have a lot of things to show to your Filipina, but the problem is the Filipina would overthink that she might not fit into your world. Okay, so on your first date, just ask her where she wanna go, and then for Filipinas, if she's really genuine and not materialistic, she will be happy like just going out on the park, and then you will have picnic together, have talk, or walking and going out to the mall, something like that. Just be yourself, be simple, do not overshow whatever you can show, okay? Unless you really know each other. So don't be anxious, guys. Number 11, name a Filipino fear that can change not to date a foreigner. Okay, a Filipino fear for me would be not meeting your standard. I mean, we look at you foreigners as having a high standard, and the problem with the Filipinas is we always think that we don't meet the standard of you foreigners. Also, I made a video about this, that one of the Filipino fear not to date a foreigner is your banana or English language. So yes, not meeting the standard. There are lots, guys, but these are the 3 main fears. Number 12, do you prefer dating single guy or single dad? Well, it's not really important, but I think I will choose the single dad. It's because he already knows how to be a parent, and you know, we can share together how our parenting style together ever we fell in love with each other, okay? So the answer is single dad. Number 13, name a Filipino culture you want to experience when dating a foreigner. Okay, so I want to experience the pre-wedding tradition that the guy would ask my hand to my family. So since I don't have parents, then if ever someone fell in love with me, then I want to experience him asking my hand to my family, guys. I should show you how the Filipino men ask the hands of his Filipina. Someday, I'm gonna show you guys. Move on to number 14 questions. Does all Filipinas wants to have kids? It will be depends, guys, because some of the Filipinas doesn't want to be around with children, but majority of the Filipinas you will meet would want to have kids. If you really want a freedom and you cannot afford to have another child anymore, then of course your Filipino would understand for sure. And then number 15, tell us what makes Filipinas scared being in bed with a foreigner. Okay, so for this question, I think one of the things that makes us scared being in bed with a foreigner is you guys asking us to do the things that we doesn't even have idea. As you can see, people, the Filipina is like conservative than the other women, and asking us to do whatever you want in bed for the first time that we doesn't even have idea and never tried it before, then we would scared. Number 16 question, how much do you think foreigners need when retiring to Philippines? Well, I don't have the exact amount, guys, but as I've said, as long as you settled yourself here, I think before moving to the Philippines, you should set up a budget for your house, for your car, for your insurance, or for your health care. And then the money that you need to use every month. You just need to fix your budget in on how much only the money you want to spend every month, okay? And number 17, give us idea on having a good and comfortable life in PI. I'm talking about budget per month. If only the two of you or you have one kid, then you can limit your budget up to maximum like $1,200. For sure you will do this, guys, because most of the families here are surviving, and some families here doesn't even earn like $400 a month. So 1,200, maximum 1,500, you will have a comfortable and very good lifestyle here in the Philippines. Number 18 question, would I receive attention even if I am below average Westerners? It doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter how old are you, but if you're a foreigner, then expect that you will get a lot of attention from women and from Filipinas. So don't overthink about it. I hope you are prepared because you will experience this to get a lot of attention from people. So number 19, is it true that the Filipina date an old foreigner, so if he dies, she gets everything? We cannot generalize people, because if there is a scammers and only wants money from foreigners, then of course there are also some Filipina being serious in looking for lifetime partner. And also every one of us has different mindsets, so we cannot tell, okay? It's up to you foreigners if you feel that your Filipina is genuine to you, if she loves you or not. If you give your 100%, then it's another story. It's your story with your Filipina, okay? It's your decision and it's your story. So the last question would be, is $2,000 enough for my 1 month trip? It's possible, guys, but again, it will be depends on what kind of lifestyle you want to experience here in the Philippines on your 1 month trip, okay? But $2,000, it's possible. Like for some people who wants to get the apartment for 1 month, you will pay like $200. But if you will stay in the hotel, then of course you can, but you just limit your budget day to day, okay? So these are all the 20 questions that I answered for now. I'm gonna do a part 2 of question and answer, and yes, just wait for it. I hope you enjoy our vlog for today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. I hope you consider to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.